One of the key reasons given for Daniel Ricciardo's split with McLaren was his inability to be consistent in the car. Many drivers have since come out in support of Daniel. His teammate Lando Norris has now given a very honest look at it. I'm your host Dillon Shelley, and first up on Formula World, why Lando Norris doesn't feel any sympathy for Daniel Ricciardo. While addressing the media in Belgium, Norris began by clarifying that he isn't taking a dig at Daniel by saying that he isn't surprised by McLaren's decision. It's not me having a dig or anything, but when you look at the results, if you want two people to be at the same level, then you're not surprised. He was then asked if he has any sympathy for what Daniel is going through. He replied by stating, "I hate to say it, but I would say no. People will probably hate me for saying it, but it's difficult because I never know if I might encounter that in the future with this car or with a different team or whatever." He further explained why he couldn't be of any help to Daniel. "It's not my job to focus on someone else, and I'm not a driver coach. I'm not here to help and do those kinds of things. I'm here to perform at my absolute best, and that's about it. So it's difficult when people start to have an expectation that it's my job to also do these other things." Later, while speaking to Sky Sports, he offered some positive words. "There's many things I can't talk about, or better for you to ask Daniel than me. He's extremely talented, and I have a lot of respect for him. I've enjoyed working with someone who has won races and scored more podiums than I have." Fast feed. Red Bull's Max Verstappen thinks the difference in points to Leclerc doesn't really reflect how the competition has actually gone so far during the season. "I don't think we've been really dominant in any of the races we've done." Alfa Romeo communicates that its partnership with Sauber Motorsport will end with the end of 2023. Mercedes team principal Toto Wolff stated that F1 is the toughest sports competition and it's just going to get tougher with Audi and Porsche coming. "I think they're just hedging your bets, because one is their fully integrated works team in Switzerland. The other one is joining in with one of the best F1 teams in the world. It's a dual-track strategy which makes sense to me." Red Bull team principal Christian Horner feels that Daniel Ricciardo's confidence has been zapped. "We're used to seeing him on the podium doing shoeies messing around with that big smile, and we don't see that anymore. I hope he finds his mojo, because if you think back to some of the races he drove for us, winning the Monaco Grand Prix with 50% power, he had some amazing performances." Haas team principal Gunther Steiner sarcastically stated, "If I were to follow the rumours, we would have to open a second team, because we have contracted everyone. I don't know who will drive for us. Mick did some good races before the summer break in Silverstone, Canada and Austria. We are not in a hurry. There are more drivers than seats, so there will be something left for us." Should Haas retain Mick Schumacher? Head over to my community page to vote in the poll and let me know what you think in the comments. And if you like this video, feel free to subscribe and check out my others for all the latest in the world of Formula 1.